মাধুর্যের এক অদ্ভুত স্বভাব, আপনা আস্বাদিতে কৃষ্ণ করে ভক্তভাব। The transcendental mellow, conjugal love of Krishna is so wonderful that Krishna himself accepts the form of a devotee to relish and taste it fully. Relish and taste it fully. So this bhakta bhav is the highest bhav. And should understand. Bhakta bhav is the highest bhav. Therefore, Krishna himself accepts bhakta bhav. Apna aswadite Krishna kore bhakta bhav. Therefore, Krishna himself accepts the form of a devotee to relish and taste it fully. Relish and taste it. Although Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure, he has a special intention to taste himself by accepting the form of a devotee. It is to be concluded that although Lord Chaitanya is present in the form of a devotee, he is Krishna himself. Therefore, Vaishnava sings, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nayanya. Radha and Krishna combined together are Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanyakhyam Prakatam-adhuna Tadvayam Chaitya-mahaprabhu. Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami has said that Radha and Krishna assumed oneness in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is most important tattva. We should understand it. Why? Krishna himself accepts the form of bhakta. For a devotee to relish and taste fully. Relish and taste it fully. I'll speak again. You understand, Gopinath? Curse his head. Cannot understand. Dull-headed. Huh? What's the manual on his head? Should understand this thing. Why Krishna accepted Bhakta Bhav. This is most important thing. You understand? Most important. You should understand. Ithe Bhakta Bhava Dhare Chaitanya Goswami. Bhakta Swarupatar Nityananda. This one line. Ithe Bhakta Bhava Dhare Chaitanya. Why he accepted? For this reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, supreme teacher, accepts the form of a devotee. What reason? What is the reason? Krishna Madhurjyara eko adbhuta swabhav. Apna aswadite Krishna kore. This is the reason. The transcendental mellow of conjugal love of Krishna is so wonderful that Krishna himself accepts the form of a devotee to relish and taste it. This is the reason. You understand? This is the reason. Because such transcendental mellow is so wonderful. How Krishna can taste it? He cannot taste it. Because Krishna is Raser Bishoy. Bishovigra. How can he taste? How can he taste himself? Can you taste yourself? Nobody. How can he taste himself? Cannot. Impossible. Loser Bishoy. Therefore, apna aswadite kore bhakta. Therefore, Krishna accepts a form of devotee to relish his own mellow. Own mellow. Do you understand? Own mellow. That is the, and test it fully. And this is tattva. Is there any difference between Gaura and Krishna? Huh? Krishna became Gaura. So there is no difference in Tattva. Tattva, Gaura and Krishna, none different. You understand? But there is difference. In Krishna Leela you'll find, in Braja Leela you'll find, there is Krishna and Radha, two bodies. But in Gaura Leela you'll find one body. Radha and Krishna combined it together. That's one body. This is the difference. Braja Leela and what do you say? Navdip Leela. Do you understand? Gaura Mandala Bhumi, Jivadane Chintamani, Tar Hoy, Braja Bhumi Bha. Gaura Mandala Bhumi, Braja Mandala Bhumi. Do you understand? Gaura Mandala Bhumi and Braja Mandala Bhumi. No difference. One Bhumi. Do you understand? But difference is this. In Braja Leela, there are two bodies, Krishna and Radha. But in Gaura Leela, Krishna and Radha combined together. Combined together. This is one body. Otherwise, there is no difference. Nanda Sutta boli jare bhagavato egai. Say Krishna avatinna Chaitanya Gosai. Chaitanya. Huh? Brajendra Kumaro Jai, Sachi Sutta, Haila Sei. Narottam Das Thakur said. Who is the son of Nanda Maharaj? He is the son of Sachi Mata. The same. Do you understand? Nanda Sutta boli jare Bhagavate gai. Bhagavat says, who is Nanda Sutta? Who is the son of Nanda Maharaj? He is Chaitanya Gosai. Sai Krishna avatinna Chaitanya Gosai. That Krishna is Chaitanya. Ei Gaurachandra jebe janmila Gokule. Chaitanya Bhagavata says. Therefore, Swarup Damodar Goswami says, know me, Krishna Swarupa. Know me, Krishna Swarupa. That verse we recite. I pay my obeisance to that Gaura who is Krishna. That's Swarup Damodar Goswami says. But what is the special characteristic here in Gaura Bhava? Radha Bhava Dviti Svalitang. Krishna has accepted the mode of Radharani and the complexion of Radharani. Chaitanakhang prakata madhuna tadvayam chaikyamatam. Do you understand? Aikya means one. Radha and Krishna became one. Is aikyamatam. That is Chaitanya. Prabhupada Saraswati, Chaitanya Chandramurta says, Eki bhutam vapura vapu, vapura vatu radhaya madhavasya. Radha and Madhava became one body. That is Chaitanya. Sri Gaura kopi prajavirahini bhavamagmasya kasti. Chaitanya Chandramurta, Prabhupada Saraswati. Sri Gaura kopi prajavirahini bhavamagmasya kasti. Gauranga Mahaprabhu has developed such bhav, the bhav of the gopis, Radharani, as gopis and Radharani are feeling the pangs of separation from Gaura, from Krishna, the same bhav. Sakhyad Radha Madhuripu Papurvati Gauranga Chandra Chaitanya Chandra. Sakhyad Radha Madhuripu Madhusudan Krishna. Radha and Krishna, two bodies united. That is Gaurachandra. purport is this. Krishna is Gaura, Gaura is Krishna. No difference. Krishna Leela is Gaura Leela, Gaura Leela is Krishna Leela. No difference. But difference is there. Is there any difference between the name of the Lord and Lord Himself? No difference. Abhinatvam namo namino. Abhina means non-different. The name of the Lord, Lord Himself are non-different. No different. But it is said, Purvasmat parameva hanta karunam. You understand? Gopinath, this is most important. This is the difference. There is no difference between the name of the Lord and Lord Himself. No difference. Is there any difference? Nama nami abhinna, abhinnatam nama nami. But this is said, Purvasmat parameva hanta karunam. This is the authority. This is difference. Purva, para. Purva means previous, para means later. Do you understand? Previous one and later one. Purva, para. Do you understand? Purva, para. Previous one is Krishna. And para, later one, is His name. Is Nami and Nama. Previous one is Nami. Nami means Krishna. And later one is name, His holy name. Do you understand? So there is difference. What is different? There is no difference. Krishna Himself and His name. There is no difference. But this difference is there. Purvasmat parameva hanta karunam. Purvasmat parameva hanta karunam. The previous one and later one. What is different? The later one is more merciful than the previous one. That means, what do you understand? The name of Krishna is more merciful than Krishna. This is the difference. You understand? Purvasmat parameva hanta karanam. The name of Krishna is more merciful than Krishna Himself. Similarly, there is no difference between Krishna Leela and Gaura Leela. Previous one is Krishna Leela, later one is Gaura Leela. There is no difference. But this difference is there. The latter one means Gaura Leela is more merciful Leela. Do you understand? Than Krishna Leela. Do you understand now? This is difference. This is different. Krupa Vaishishta. Krupa means mercy. The more merciful Leela than Krishna Leela. But otherwise there is no difference. The same Leela. This Krupa Vaishishta is more merciful, and Aswadana Vaishishta, that is to be tested. Here Krishna Himself tests His own Leela. This is the difference. This difference. Do you understand? Otherwise, there is no difference. Therefore, Gaura, that means Krishna, became Gaura. Therefore, Krishna became Gaura. That it is said here. Krishna madhurya ek adbhuta svabhav, apna sarite Krishna kare bhakta bhav. The transcendental mellow of conjugal love of Krishna is so wonderful that Krishna Himself accepts the form of a devotee to release it. To release it. Do you understand? Because Krishna samme nahe taro madhurya swadana. Bhakta bhave kore taro madhurya sarvana. Then this is what he says. Krishna samme nahe tar madhurya. If someone will become equal with Krishna, he cannot test that mellow. Do you understand? Krishna cannot test his own mellow. How can he test his own mellow? Do you understand? Similar, so bhakta bhave kare, therefore he accepted bhakta bhav to test his own mellow. শাস্ত্রের সিদ্ধান্ত এই বিজ্ঞের অনুভব মূঢ় লোক নাহি জানে ভাবের বই দিস ইজ কনজাংশন শাস্ত্র সিদ্ধান্ত conclusions of shastra and vigyar those who are proficient in this siddhanta realized souls they know it mudhas rascals they don't know it. Do you understand? They don't know it. Krishna is Supreme Personality, Godhead, Supreme Lord. Ekali Ishvara Krishna Arso Bhrutya. Krishna is the only Supreme Lord, only Supreme Master, all others are his servants. Krishna is not a servant. Krishna is the Master. All others are his servants. Do you understand? So when there is a question of mastership, how can he release the mellow of servitorship? Master cannot release the mellow of servitorship as his master. But now he becomes a servitor to release that test. This is why Krishna became Gour. This is a very subtle point. Subtle point. You understand? Subtle point. And one should understand. Krishna Madhurjara, এই এক অদ্ভুত স্বভাব আপনা আস্বাদিতে কৃষ্ণ করে ভক্তভাব। কৃষ্ণ মাধুর্যের অদ্ভুত, this is wonderful nature of this mellow, that conjugal mellow. You understand? Krishna madhurya. You understand? Conjugal mellow. It's wonderful nature. Therefore Krishna accepted bhakta bhav to test it. To test it. You understand? So we say Panchatattvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhakta Aksham Namami Bhakta Sattikam. All Bhakta. You understand? Panchatattva avatirna Chaitanyar sange Panchatattva laya kore Sankirtana range. Panchatattva এই পঞ্চতত্ত্ব রূপে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য কৃষ্ণ নাম প্রেম দিয়া বিশ্ব কইলা ধন্য। You understand? কৃষ্ণ নাম প্রেম দিয়া বিশ্ব কইলা ধন্য। পঞ্চতত্ত্বাত্মক কৃষ্ণ ভক্ত রূপ স্বরূপ। ওই যে ভক্ত রূপ চৈতন্য, এই যে ভক্ত রূপ ভক্ত স্বরূপ নিত্যানন্দ, ভক্তাবতার অদ্বৈত, ভক্ত শক্তি গদাধর, ভক্তাখ্য শ্রীবাসাদি ভক্ত বৃন্দ। Isn't it? All ভক্ত, all devotees. পঞ্চতত্ত্ব অবতীর্ণ চৈতন্যের সঙ্গে পঞ্চতত্ত্ব লয়া করে সংকীর্তন। পঞ্চতত্ত্ব রূপে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য কৃষ্ণ নাম প্রেম। In the form of Panchatattva, Sri Krishna Chaitanya is giving Nam Prem to whole universe. That is his wonderful, what do you say, mercy. Wonderfully munificent, Mahapradanya Lila. You understand? Jagat thereby is delivering all patitas, pamaras. Patita pamara nahi bache, Brahmara durlava prema sabakare jate. Indiscriminately. He freely, indiscriminately gives this Krishna prema. So much, so munificent. You understand? Never discriminates whether he is qualified or not qualified, whether he is deserving or not deserving. Never discriminates. Krishna nama prema diya viswa kaila diya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya daya karo vichar. Vichar korile chitti bhavi chamatkar. You think of very seriously, very deeply, in your heart, the mercy of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. How merciful he is. Wonderfully merciful. Wonderfully merciful. Adbhuta karunya. Wonderfully merciful. Think of very deeply in your heart the mercy, wonderful mercy of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, then you will feel the excellency. What is excellent mercy? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has. You understand? Huh? Those who are rascals, they cannot understand this mercy of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. How merciful he is. What he is giving. You understand? Many logicians are there. Many rascals are there. By their material logic, they want to establish their own theory. Huh? Do you understand? They cannot understand Sri Krishna Chaitanya. The Mayavadis, Krishna Aparadhi. You understand? The Mayavadis, impersonalists, they are great offenders. Lotus feet of Krishna. They cannot understand. At first, this Sarvam Bhattacharya, such stalwart scholar, couldn't understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Couldn't understand. Do you understand? He says, they are logicians. Do you understand? They put forth their material logic, and thereby they want to prove, establish truth. But how can they establish this thing? How merciful is Sri Krishna Chaitanya? Those who do like that and commit aparad, offense at lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, do you understand? That is their fate. That is their goal. Huh? They will go to hell and they will take birth as a jackal, Sugarjun. Jackal, Sugarjun. You understand? This, they cannot understand the mercy of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. That is what is said here. And this is the nature of Krishna praying. Do you understand? The nature of Krishna praying. Do you understand? This nature of Krishna praying. That is said. Krishna premero yeko adbhuta prabha Guru sama labhuke koraye dasya bhav. This is the wonderful effect of Krishna praying. Do you understand? Wonderful effect of Krishna. One will develop Krishna pray naturally. Automatically he will become the servant of Krishna. You understand? Automatically become servant of Krishna. Jiver Swarupa hoy Krishna Nitya Das. That is Jiva. That is the real identity. You are eternally servant of Krishna, isn't it? Eternal servant of Krishna. Jiva. How can you become Das unless you develop prayer? Bolo. Therefore it's a loving service. You have to render loving service. Isn't it? There must be love. Otherwise you cannot serve. If you have no love, you never developed love towards Krishna, you cannot serve Krishna. It's natural. Krishna premera eko purvasva prabhav. Guru sama laguke koraye dasya. This is the wonderful effect of Krishna prem, that it makes one and all servant of Krishna. Even those who are superior Gurujanas, like Nanda Maharaj, his father, is Gurujan of Krishna. He thinks himself as servant of Krishna. Because he has developed Krishna prem. Somehow, those are equal. The friends, Sakha, Sridham, Subal, the Sakhas, cowherd boys. Huh? Cowherd boys. Sridham, in Brajbhumi. Huh? They fight with Krishna. Krishna sange juddha kore, Skandeharohan. Huh? They are playing in the forest of Vrindavan. Do you understand? They are fighting with Krishna. They are climbing up to the shoulder of Krishna. Isn't it? But they are also messaging the leg of Krishna, Dasyava. This is the nature of Krishna prema. Those are friends, they also accept the servitorship of Krishna. Guru Samalagho, those are inferior to Krishna, his servants. They are really servants. Do you understand? You take the example of Nanda Maharaj, Sudha Vasalya, he has Vasalya bhav, parental love. That is pure love. Taha ke preme karaya dasya anukar. So he thinks himself as servant of Krishna. When Uddhava came from Mathura to Brajbhumi and met Nanda Maharaj told him that thing. Suna Uddhava Satya Krishna Amartha noy. Teho Ishwar hena jadi tomar mone loy. Tothapi tahante rahu moro manabruti. Tomar Ishwar Krishna hoka mor mati. Nanda Maharaj says this thing. Uddhava, you listen to me. That Krishna is my son. To whom you say Bhagavan, he is my son. You understand? Nanda Maharaj says to Uddhava, Uddhava, you listen to me. To whom you say Bhagavan, that Krishna is my son. Amartha noy. Tothapi, teho Ishvara hena jadi. If you say he is Bhagavan, all right, let him be Bhagavan. But he is my son. This is pure love. Tathapi tahate rahu moro manabruti. Still, let my mind be constantly absorbed in him. Do you understand? Tomar Ishwara Krishna hoka mor mati. Do you understand? Oh, Dhava, let my mind serve him constantly, your Bhagavan Krishna. This is Dasya. Let me serve. This is the nature of pure love. You understand? Also, Sridhamadi, these boys, our boys, those are equal with Krishna. They fight with Krishna. They climb up to his shoulder. Isn't it? Sridhamadi Brajadata Sokhar Nichoy, Aishwarya Jnana Hina Kevela Sakhyamoy, Krishna Sange Juddha Kore, Skande Harohan. Tara Dasya Bhava Kore Charana Seva. They are fighting with Krishna, they are climbing up to the shoulder of Krishna, at the same time they are also messaging. Take up Dasya Bhava, servitorship. This is pure love. Dasya Bhava. Pada Sammahanam, that verse is there in 10th canto. And Brajagopis, do you understand? Madhur Bhav, Madhurya Ras, they also think themselves as the servants, made servants of Krishna. Krishna prayasi braje, joto gopigon, jar pada dhuli kore uddhav prarthon, jar sabar upore Krishna priya nahiyan, tahara apna ke kore dasi homan. Do you understand? That day, I was telling, Krishna says, Gopis are no. Do you understand? Gopis are so dear to me. Nobody is so dear. Do you understand? He is Gopinath, he is Gopikanto. Ja sabar upare Krishna priya nahiyan, okay. Nobody is as dear as Gopis to Krishna. Tahara apna ke koren dasi. They think themselves as the maid servants of Krishna. Do you understand? Jar padadhuri kare uddhav prarthana. Uddhava wanted some specks of dust from the lotus feet of gopis. Such praying they have. So those gopis also think themselves as the maid servants of Krishna. Do you understand? That verse is there in 10th canto. You'll find. 10:31, 6th verse you'll find. Dajajanatri hanavira jositam nijajanasmayo dhumsanasmida bhajasakhe bhavat kinkari smano jalaruhananam charu darsayo. This verse is there. 10:31, 6. You'll find. Is bhavat kinkari. Kinkari means your servants. Oh, Krishna, we are your maid servants. Please accept us like that. And then Srimati Radharani herself. তা সবার কথা রল শ্রীমতী রাধিকা, সভা হইতে সকলাংশে পরম অধিকার। কেহ যা দাসী হইয়া সেবনে চরণ, যার প্রেম গুণে কৃষ্ণ বদ্ধ মুখ্য। Chaitanya Charitamrita says this thing. Give up all these things. Take the example of Radharani. You understand? Radharani, Krishna is bound up in the love of Radharani, isn't it? তেহ আপনাকে করেন দাস ভাবনা, তেহ যার দাসী হইয়া সেবনে। That Radharani also thinks herself as the maidservant of Krishna and serves his lotus feet. 10:39 verse, 10th canto, 30th chapter, 39 verse. You see, Radharani says, Hanath Ramana Prestho Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja Dasyasti Krupanayami Sakhi Darsaya Sannidham. This says, Dasya. Dasya means maid servant. I am your maid servant. Please, please, appear before me. When Krishna disappeared from Ras dance, that time this is said. Hanath Ramana Prestho Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja Dasyasti Krupanayami Sakhi Darsaya Sannidham. Radharani is saying that. Oh Krishna, where you are? Please, I am your servant Dasi. Anatha Ramana Priyatama Mahabaho Dina Dasi. I am your maid servant. Please appear before me. He said that. You understand? So, Maharishi, the wives of Krishna in Dwaraka, Dwaraka the Rukmani Joteko Maharishi, Tahara Apnake Mane Krishna Das. All the wives headed by Rukmini in Dwaraka think themselves as the maid servant of Krishna. Even Lord Balaram, Baladev himself, Aner ki kotha Baladev Mahasaya, Jar Bhavasudha Sakhya Vasaladimoy, Teho Apanake Koren Das Bhavana, Krishna Dasavina Chekundana. Then he says, but to speak of others, even Lord Baladev himself thinks that I am servant of Krishna. Then Daso Deha Dhari Kare Krishna Sevan. Lord Baladev comes to serve Krishna, assuming 10 bodies. 10 bodies. That day you might have discussed appearance there, Lord Baladev. Lord Baladev assumes 10 bodies to serve Krishna. Krishna Dasa. Dasa means servant. Teha apnai kore das bhavana. You understand? This is what you understand. So this is the highest taste of the servant of Krishna. You understand? Servitors is the highest thing. Bhakta bhav is the highest thing. Highest thing. This is what we say. Krishna samya hoite hoy boro bhakta pada. Krishna samya hoite hoy boro bhakta pada. Atma hoite Krishna bhakta hoy premas pada. You understand? If someone will become, nobody can become equal with Krishna. Krishna is supreme of the tattva, absolute truth, one without second. But those my bodies, they think themselves one with Lord. They are rascals. But if someone will become the devotee of Krishna, Krishna makes him greater than Bada Bhakta Pada. Even Krishna said that Atma hoite, na tadhami priyatama atma joni, na sankarana, na sankarsana, na sri naiva atma tatha bhavan. He says in 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhava, atma joni, Brahma is not so dear to me, Sankara, Shivaji is not so dear to me, Sankarsana is not so dear to me, Sri Lakshmi Devi is not so dear to me. Naivatma, I myself is not so dear to me as you are dear. So, bhakta is so dear. Do you understand? Bhakta is so dear. Atma hoite Krishna bhakta hoy premas. Bhakta is so dear. Even Krishna thinks bhakta, dear devotee, much dearer than himself. Himself. Bhakta bhave kare tar madhurya. Krishna samme nahe tar madhurya swadana. Bhakta bhave kare tar madhurya sarvana. Therefore Krishna accepted bhakta bhav to test his own marrow. Test his own marrow. Test his own marrow. Bhakta bhav angikari hailavatirna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya rupe sarva bhave purna. He appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya, accepting bhakta bhav to taste his own marrow. You understand? To taste his own marrow. This is what you should understand. All these concepts of God, they have bhakta bhava. Bhakta rupa sarupagam, bhakta avtar, bhakta akhim namami, bhakta sakti. All are bhakta bhava. This concept of God. And example, in Gour Lila, you'll find, you'll see that example. Many examples are there. Once, Mahaprabhu here in Lila, in this Purushottam Dham, you understand, he manifested that Lila. Until Lila here, Mahaprabhu, in this Purushottam Dham, Puri Dham, you might have seen that room there, Gambhira. You have all seen that room, Gambhira, small room. That room is still there. It's Kasi Mishra's house, where Mahaprabhu was staying. One day, in one night, Mahaprabhu was discussing about Krishna with Swarup Damodar Goswami and Rai Ramananda. They had become intoxicated and mad. You understand? And it became midnight. Discussion was going on, it became midnight. So at midnight, when what mood is coming, was coming Rai Ramananda and Swarup Damodar Goswami, were quoting such verses and singing such songs to nourish that mood of Mahaprabhu. They were nourishing that mood. In this way, it became midnight. Then Swarup Damodar Goswami, Rai Ramananda, made Mahaprabhu sleep in Gambhira, that room. And they both of them went to their own respective houses to take rest. And Govinda, his servant, slept at the doorstep of that room, Gambhira. But Mahaprabhu couldn't sleep. Mahaprabhu started Sankirtan in that room. Loud kirtan, he started. That room had 3 doors. Now no door is there. Every door is closed now. You find no door is there. But there were 3 doors. On 3 sides there were 3 doors. And 3 doors were closed that night. But this is wonderful. That Mahaprabhu how got out of that room and also got out of the whole compound. There was a very big compound wall. He got out of it. You understand? It's very wonderful. And then became planted and lying in the midst of the cows, Toilangi cows, Toilangi Gabi. You understand? Type of cow, then on Toilangi Gabi. In the southern side of Puri temple. You understand? There are 4 gates in 4 sides. The southern gate. You understand? Lying there. Planted. In the midst of Toilangi cows. So Govinda couldn't hear. Mahaprabhu was chanting loudly, but Govinda couldn't hear. Mahaprabhu chanting. There's no sound at all. Then Govinda heard Rai Ramananda and Swarup Damodar Goswami. Why? There's no sound. So they lighted the lamp. There was no electricity at that time. Lighted the oil lamp, ghee lamp, you see. And they searched. Where is Mahaprabhu? Where is Mahaprabhu? They sought many places, but couldn't find him. At last, they found him there. At the southern gate of Jagannath temple, Mahaprabhu was lying amidst, fainted, and lying amidst. कहाँ गेले तुमा पाई तुम्ही कहो कहाँ जाई इतने कोई धाई लाज Oh Krishna, where shall I get you? Please tell me where you are. Where shall I go? And where shall I get you? Said this thing, then started running. Gauranga. Mahaprabhu started running. Swarupa uthi kole kari, Prabhure anila dhari nijastane. Then Swarup Maharaj, Swarup Dandar Goswami ran and caught him and brought him back again and made him seated on his own lap. Brought him back again to Govinda. This is Mahaprabhu. You understand me? Huh? Krishna is crying for himself, crying for Krishna. You understand? This is Bhakta. This is Bhakta. This is Bhakta Bhava. Only Bhakta cries for Krishna. How can Krishna cry for himself? Huh? Can you cry for yourself? Bhakta cries for Krishna. So Krishna accepted Bhakta Bhava to release himself. Therefore, Ithe Bhakta Bhava Dhare Chaitanya Goswami. For this reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, supreme teacher, accepted Bhakta. Taste his own. This is the question of that. Otherwise, there is no difference between Gaura and Krishna. Krishna is Gaura, Gaura is Krishna. This is very important thing of thought. Very important. Gaura. Otherwise, they are not doing. Krishna is Gaura and Gaura is Krishna. Krishna Lila is Gaura Lila. Gaura Lila is Krishna. But this difference, this is very subtle and very confidential. Yes. This is what one should understand it. Otherwise, your life will never be successful. Yes, they are giving. Yes.
We also don't offer grains as a devotee.
Yes, yes, Gopal Maharaja said. Because Bhakta one. Thereby he what is moved. Will never is that all. Where? What happens to you? Really? I didn't come here. I didn't come to the front. Body gives thanks. You can place of the also there. Huh? Body. Softness to body. Place of the always giving thanks, isn't it? Huh? Nasty body. What is this body? And you are so attached to this body. Give up this attachment. Develop attachment only to Krishna. Hari Hari. All of you. Praise God. And you are so much attached to this body. Hari Baba, Hari Baba, Hari Baba. Hari Krishna.
In this mood of all the devotees, the predominant devotion that feel is one of great humility
Yes.
towards the Lord and also expressed to other devotees, all living beings.
Yes.
Mood of servitude.
Yes, that's greatness. That's greatness. So hard.
Lord Chaitanya also taught that we cannot attain this Krishna prime until we develop that mood.
Yes. Prunad Vishunijina Tarori Vasaisnuna Humanina Manadina Kirtanyasa. You cannot do Krishna Kirtan at all unless you develop this mood. Yes. That is teaching Sikhastaka. Most important verse. And that's quite natural when you develop Krishna prema. This is nature of Krishna prema. Servitude. Yes. Therefore, Krishna himself accepted this. This is his speciality. And, himself accepted this bhakti. Otherwise, you cannot test this prema. Cannot develop prema, cannot test it. He tested and he distributed. So merciful, so munificent. Wonderfully merciful, wonderfully munificent. Adhuta vadanya, adhuta karma, adhuta udhachya. Slow.
You also said that we can't realize our position as a servitor until we get Krishna prime.
Yeah.
Then that can't be attained unless we develop a loving service attitude towards the Lord.
Yes. Yes.
So that seems, how can we develop that loving attitude in the beginning because we don't have it?
No, don't have it, yes. Therefore I say, you cannot surrender at all. Unless you develop love, there is no true surrender. Therefore I say, your surrender is either artificial, or partial, or conditional, not true surrender. If there is no love, you can't surrender. No question at all. No question at all. You can render service, this loving service. You understand? The loving service. If there is no love, then how will it be called service? How can you become a servitor? There's a service unto Maya like that. People are serving Maya, isn't it? You understand? People are serving Maya, but there's no love in Maya. Are they rendering loving service? It's all artificial service. Only artificial. Not natural. No love is there. And some fear is there. Isn't it? Fear is there. If they won't serve, then there's, you see, service will be cut off. They'll be kicked off. You understand? From that service. Get out here. This government servants are some servants. Out of fear will go. Otherwise, my service will be no longer there. I'll be kicked off my service. That fear is there in love. There is no possible love at all. Because the only object of love is Krishna. You cannot develop love to anything else or anybody else. That love is not love, that is lost. It's perverted. It's perverted. A reflection of that is lost. It is not love at all. It's kama. It is not prema. You understand? In this material world, there is no question of love at all. It's lost is here. It's perverted reflection of it. Love is lost. Here is lost. There is no question of love at all. It's only out of lust. Out of lust you are serving. Not out of love you are serving. Yes. You understand? But this is the question of pure love. True service. True servitorship. It's loving service. You understand? Loving service. This true surrender. You understand?
In the beginning, we were told, it's generally said that there is no love now. You just keep on serving, then love will come later.
Yeah. Love will not come all on a sudden in the beginning. That's a fact. Therefore, you are sadhana. You are beginner. You are just beginning sadhana. And that is Siddhavastha. That is the perfect condition of sadhana. Then you get love. Siddhavastha. But sadhakavastha. You are sadhaka. You are doing sadhana. You have not achieved siddhi, perfection. Siddhi is the love. Love is the siddhi, perfection. You understand? That is the ultimate thing. That's the ultimate attainment. And that is the supreme perfection of our life, human life. You understand? That is the perfection. If you can attain that law, perfection of our sadhana, that is the perfection of your sadhana. Now you are doing sadhana, bhakti sadhana. You understand? Sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti, and prem bhakti. 3 stages are there. So we say up to this that bhakti rasamrita sindhu. Rupa Goswami says, Ado Sraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Tata Bhajana Kriya, Tata Anarthani. Up to these your sadhana bhakti. Anarthani bhakti. Then begins, after anarthani bhakti, it begins. Half stage begins. And you are in this stage now. You understand? In sadhana stage. You have not touched the bhav stage. Then maturity of bhav is the prem. That is the ultimate attainment. Supreme attainment. That prem. That siddhavastha. Perfect. Perfect attainment. That is perfection of your sadhana. That Mahaprabhu gives that prem. The highest. And that he manifests also. Practically.
We have to train ourselves in the beginning to, it's mentioned by Bhaktivinoda Thakur also, that unless one chants the holy name and honors all living beings with respect, then only at that point till he attains to respectful attitude towards others and in a humble state of mind can he attain perfection by chanting the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Yeah. Otherwise you can't chant. You are chanting, but your mind is not fixed. Hovering hither and thither, that means committing offense.
We have to coach ourselves, train our
Yes.
minds.
Yes. But one who has developed prem, love, is constantly chanting, constantly thinking, mind is fixed, firmly fixed. Not even for a moment is diverted. No? Very painful. As Mahaprabhu says, I have been to Vrindavan. I heard this sweet singing, Krishna going to Vrindavan. Why did you bring me back here? This is what he says. Huh? So painful now. I am away from Krishna now. So painful. Then he cried, Ha! Krishna Pranadhana Maharaj. That song I was singing. Then he started running. Where is Krishna? Where are you? How can I get meet you? Running. This, you see, mad heaven. Unmatta. That is the perfection. That is perfection. Supreme attainment. Supreme perfection of your sadhana. Now you are only doing sadhana under the guidance of the Guru. Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, Ado Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anarthani. Unless anarthas are complete, eradicated, destroyed, you cannot touch that stage, bhava stage. You can't touch it. That's most important.
This morning it seems that most of us don't even have, our faith is very weak. We haven't even got past the stage of faith.
No?
Complete faith in the holy name and sadhu.
Okay. Very soft faith. No strong faith at all. Therefore, where is he? Hey. Doing asanas. No faith in the holy name. Doing asanas. You see? This is what most important. You understand? Adu Shraddha. Shraddha means strong faith. You understand, Jagyapati? So, brother, your head should be crushed. I'll crush your head. Crush your head. Let it be. Why such dull head should be there? Crush his head and put some manure in it. Doctor's head was cut off and Gour's head was set backward. That is it. Thank you. Very good. Hari, hari, hari.